Hey guys, this is Mrs. Lamphere, and I am your teacher for this Computer Fundamentals A course. So welcome. If you're watching this, it's because you are kind of a late addition. So I put this video together to help you out with getting started. You'll be excited to know you're really not too far behind in this class. And along with this K-mail that I sent you, that I attached this video recording, you should also have an attachment to this assignment calendar, and this is what you need to start following every single day in order to get caught up with this class. So this week, starting today, you need to be watching this welcome video assignment. This is the only assignment I have kept for you from previous units, and it's an important one because it's kind of a tour of our classroom. So again, you can find that assignment here in the Before You Begin unit, and this is the link to the welcome video assignment. So you'll click on this link and eventually it will open this video up for you. So this video is basically a tour of the classroom, and there are questions that go along with this video. You'll need to copy and paste these questions into a Word document, answer them as you're watching the video, and then submit them to the Dropbox. There's a Dropbox basket called Welcome Video Assignment, and that will be the first assignment you'll want to complete for this course. This is a video I made at the beginning of the year, so some of the things will not apply to you. For instance, these next two assignments have been excused for you, so you don't have to worry about those. Only worry about the assignments that are on your assignment calendar. So after you complete that welcome video assignment, you're going to move into Unit 3 Data Types, which is this unit right here. Each of these gray panels right here is a new unit. So you'll be starting on this Data Types unit. And you'll also notice I excused some assignments for you from this unit. You don't have to complete the study guide. You won't be completing the Section 3 assignment. You won't be completing the Section 6 assignment. You'll only be doing the readings and taking the quizzes. And you will find that the readings for this assignment are really short and sweet. So for instance, this first page is just one page. And then you start in on Section 2. And this section is only 9 pages, and it's a really quick read. So I have no problem with you kind of starting at the beginning of this unit, reading through each section, and then taking the quiz that goes along with the section if there is one. So there is a Section 2, Unit 2, Section 2 quiz, so that is one that you will take. So you'll read this section, take this quiz, then you'll move on to Section 3. And I actually don't have Section 3. You can start on Section 3 and 4 tomorrow. Then there's a quiz over Section 4. You don't have to complete this Section 3 assignment. That will be excused for you. Then on Thursday, you should be reading Sections 5 and 6. Again, don't have to complete the Section 6 assignment. You do have to complete the exam. But I have excused, again, that study guide for you. I have also attached the study guide to this K-mail. This is the completed study guide for this unit that I have attached for you, and so you can use this to help you on the quizzes and the exam. Since I'm not making you complete this yourself, this is a completed study guide that you can use to help you on the quizzes and the exam. So be sure to use that. And then that will wrap up this data types unit for you. So again, it's going to go really fast. And then that way next week you can start right in on Unit 4, which is where the rest of the class is. So you'll be right on schedule. And so starting in Unit 4 with the Documents unit, you will need to start beginning to fill out the study guide. So let me just kind of show you how to access that. Here's the next unit, Documents. Here's a link to the study guide. You'll need to download the study guide. It just downloads as a Word document. You can also open it in OpenOffice. So let me get that open here. Okay, this study guide is based off of the information from the text. So basically this is just kind of proves to me that you're reading the information in the text. So as you're reading through Documents unit, Section 2, Uses of Microsoft Word. So as you're reading through this unit, you'll come across some questions that are geared towards the study guide, and you will write those answers into the study guide. So for instance, the question is, of the following tasks, which of these are good uses for Microsoft Word? So as you're reading through your text here, you'll read through these first couple pages, And then on page 3, you get to which of these are good uses for Microsoft Word. So you'll kind of check, fill in a couple what you think your answers are, check your answer, reset it. Okay, once you come with the right answer, those are the ones you will highlight then in your study guide. Highlight your choices. So Microsoft is good for writing a letter, keeping a journal, or writing a newspaper article. Then you'll move on to the next one. So next, you'll finish reading that section, and you'll see that the next question comes from section 3, creating a document, on the typing text page. So again, you'll finish reading the rest of the section about Microsoft Word, and then when you get to section 3, you'll read through section 3, and when you get to, you'll watch the video demonstrations. When you get to this page called typing text, that's where you know this next question is coming from. What is the blinking vertical bar called that appears at the top of the page when you first open a blank Word document? So based on your readings, you will have come across the answer to that question. Okay? So then you'll put that answer in your study guide and move on to the next one. So the study guide also talks you kind of through some of the assignments as well. So this is, you'll start on page 3. You'll start with a warm-up activity. You need to be completing this warm-up activity in order to kind of prepare you for the upcoming assignment that you have. So again, use the study guide. The study guide kind of guides you through the course, so make sure you're following along with your study guide. Once you're done with the unit, you will submit this study guide to the correct Dropbox basket, and it is a graded assignment, so make sure you get that completed. So again, that's for this documents unit. The study guide for data types was excused for you, so you don't need to complete that. Any assignment that in your grade book, you'll see an EX in the letter grade column. Anything that has an EX means it has been excused, so you don't need to worry about completing that assignment. This is where all of our announcements are posted, so make sure you're staying up to date on the announcements. Our class connects are Mondays at 8:30, so make sure you start attending those. And other than that, I think everything else will be covered in this welcome video assignment, so make sure you start there.